Hey everyone, hi. Most of you know me as Krista or Key Cafe or that girl who sings. um, I am starting my new journey today with you guys. I hope you'll come along with me. This is kind of a journey with my health. And of course with my service dog. There's my Kiki's. That's my girl. We have our test coming up in June. She did really well in the practice test, but I was pretty proud of her. This is kind of going to be a journey, for someone who's living with chronic pain, chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia. I am in respiratory failure. I had COVID 4 years ago, and it wasn't pretty. I used to be a nurse. I worked as a nurse for about 22 years, and then COVID. As you can see, I'm still dealing with the after effects of having COVID 4 years ago. The doctor had made the decision to put me back on the oxygen because I'm having all sorts of symptoms that kind of stack up to my oxygen level in my blood is too low, which means I'm not getting enough oxygenation to the rest of my body. So right now I am back on oxygen. I'm only on 2 liters for a little while. Hopefully it won't be forever. But so far as it stands, I'm doing 100 times better on the oxygen than I was when I was off of it. Less pain. I'm having less pain because I have horrible cramps and just overall body pain from fibro. So I'm living with that. I also see a rheumatologist who helps me with she's trying to figure out what autoimmune disorder I've got going on in my body. We have been through so many pokes and sticks and tests and everything, and it's just kind of leading up to the point where I'm getting frustrated with myself and the doctors. Myself, because I feel like my body should be able to do more than it can. I can't do a lot because I start to work even with the oxygen on and I am exhausted. I start to do house chores, and I can't cook now because we have a gas stove, and oxygen and gas stoves don't mix. So cooking is not an option. I've tried standing and doing dishes, but standing for any amount of time is it's really wearing my body down. Today is not a bad day, so I'm gonna go and tell you guys every couple of days, I want to show you guys that living with autoimmune disorders, any kind of chronic health conditions, it can be done. You have to try to look at it from a different perspective. And a lot of people look at me and they don't see someone who's sick. Well, now they do because I have oxygen on, but before that I wasn't wearing oxygen. People looked at me and they're like, I got the remarks why are you parking in a handicapped spot? You're not handicapped. But I have a handicap placard, which means I'm handicapped. My service dog has been a huge, huge blessing to me. That's her. That's my little Kiki. Hi, baby. And that's my Kiki. She's my blessing. We've been training together since she was 8 weeks old. She'll be a year old on May 12th. So we're coming up on her birthday. But she really helps with my anxiety and my depression. And because, you know, when you've got autoimmune disorders, when you've got chronic pain, when you've got any chronic disorder, you know, it's nice to have someone who is with you through it all the way. And my dog is, no matter what. And so is my best friend, and, you know, my family and friends. They're all amazing. My kids are amazing. They come down and check on me, and because right now I only have one oxygen concentrator and the other one's broken, so I have to call the oxygen company today and get an order together for them to deliver. But yeah, so I'm gonna start this vlog. Give me a thumbs up, like and share if you can. If you'd like to subscribe, I will be coming on almost daily just to give little health updates about me, what's going on, and how I'm feeling throughout the day. Like I said, today's not a bad day, but it's not a great day. I'm just extremely tired, and I was bummed because I couldn't go to church on Sunday. So yesterday I couldn't go to church, but yeah, so if you have a chronic disorder or pain, or if you just want to know how I'm feeling, leave a comment, ask any questions. I will answer any questions that come up. In fact, I'll take note and I will read them, and like in my next video, and I'll upload that, and you guys just come along with me on this journey and see what can happen with a lot of prayer and a lot of trying to change the way I view things, because with depression and anxiety, it kind of hurts that aspect of the mind. It's very hard to put a positive spin on this. So if you'd like to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell. Click all for all the notifications. And I hope to see you guys. Later on. I'll be around, and like I said, ask any questions. I'm here to answer questions. Even if you have questions about my service dog, I'd love to answer those for you. So once again, I'm Kika Faye. I'm living with some chronic health conditions, and I will talk more about that in my next video, like what conditions I have. But I would love for you guys to join in and just join me on this journey. So, all right, guys, I will see you all later.